Thank you so much. Sarah, do you ever get up on stage and have to go to the bathroom?
What did you say?
So do you ever get up on stage and have to go to the bathroom?
It's pretty fairly rare. Do you need to go?
Kind of.
Do you want to leave?
Kind of.
Please go for it. This feels akin to that Us magazine, They're Just Like Us section. It's like Tegan getting a yogurt and also going to the bathroom. I'll tell you something about the last time that we played here in this room. I have nothing but positive feelings about this city and this room, except for one thing. It was, let me set the scene. It was pre-Obama. And Hillary Clinton was potentially going to become the next president of the United States. And thank you, John. And please keep going, I mean. And we arrived here, and there were Hillary signs everywhere, and it was an interesting and exciting, electric time, really. And we were touring with a band from Australia. You may know them, they're called Ann Horse. And just all in all, things felt great. You know, life couldn't have been better, except for my extreme depression and being single for a number of years. But anyways, I was generally feeling good bad. Not really bad good, but good bad. And we played our show, and during the course of the performance, there was a young lady who continued to say abusive and obnoxious things to me. And I noticed her, and I thought to myself, hey, I don't know where she's been. I don't know what's going on with her. I'm just gonna let it be. But over the course of the show, it did get the best of me. And my blood, it boiled, as they say. And during the encore, this person put both of their middle fingers in the air and gave me the universal symbol for go double fuck yourself. And it upset me. It upset me to the point where I lost my cool and my temper, which so rarely gets seen. Well, I unleashed it. I unleashed it on everyone here. But mostly her. And mostly the people who I care most about who work for us. Anyways, there was a moment where I actually asked her to come to the front of the room so I could fight with her, but I physically. I'm not proud of what happened that night here in this room. But what I am happy and excited and relieved about is that the internet really didn't exist yet, and that memory just really lives in my mind and the people who were at that show's minds. Unfortunately, that young lady, it was told to me later that she had sunstroke and that she fell down a set of stairs and vomited after we kicked her out. And no, we're Canadian. I don't wish anything karmically bad on her, certainly not alcohol poisoning or a sunburn. That could lead to skin cancer, and I'm not that big of a bitch. Anyways, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. This night is better than that night. And even though that show is probably totally fine, this show is more than probably fine. It's excellent. It's an excellent show, and you're an excellent writer, so thank you so much.
Thanks for letting me go to the bathroom. That was a really funny story. I listened to it the entire time. And there was cheering downstairs, Lucius, the Courtneys, our crew. There's a whole thing happening backstage that I didn't even know happened.
Sort of like the Titanic, right? It's just the underbelly.
No, it's not like the Titanic at all.
Sometimes you make it to the other side, and sometimes you hit it.
No, I just meant that there's like a whole other world happening, and it was so cool. I came running down, and everyone was like, "What's happening?" And I was like, "I just have to go to the bathroom." Anyway,
it's like Showgirls.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, we've got.
Tegan had to switch outfits.
Can you tell I changed? Did you guys anyone notice? No one even fucking noticed.